Okay, here we go. Ridgewood Golf Course, Parma, Ohio. This is a course that I wanted to make. Ridgewood is a muni course in Parma, the biggest suburb of Cleveland, and it's a course that I played many times. So the course has a lot of sentimental value for me, and I just wanted to make the course. So let's make sure we're playing from the blues. I made this course on the PS4, which took a long time. Especially the planting of trees and stuff. It's really much better to do it on a PC, but worked with what I had, so.
Hello there, my name is John, and I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K21. And let's get right down to business. We are starting with a par 4 first hole. Let's rip this one in the middle of the fairway and take it from there.
Okay. I really like how that opening shot, you can see the clubhouse in the back, which was completely accidental, but I lengthened this opening hole from like 345 to 421 or something. You know, I wanted to make the course, you know, if I would have kept the yardages the way they were, you know, 345, you'd only have a little chip into the green, and I wanted there to be an approach. I mean, I had to lengthen it for the sake of the video game. I really tried to keep a lot of the stuff accurate. The green slopes from back to front. There was that little, in the fairway, it kind of drops down towards the left as you reach the green. As much of the stuff that I could remember, I really tried to include. I really want, you know, people that have actually played Ridgewood to be able to, I mean, really notice the similarities. And that is terrible. First two holes I really wanted to have big inviting fairways, and I wanted to make this course, I wanted most players to be able to score on this course. You know, I mean, this isn't Augusta National. I mean, it's, you know, it's freaking Ridgewood, so. This second green, you know, in the last 5 to 10 years, they've made a lot of changes to Ridgewood. The green used to be two-tiered, which I thought made the hole unique. I'm sure it was a pain in order to maintain it, so that might be why they got rid of it. But I really wanted to make the course like how I remember it from when I used to play it a lot back in the late 90s. Third hole, I did make the little neighborhood on the left here. I didn't go too crazy with detail. You know, it's like I'm not making, this isn't The Sims. I'm trying to, I was focused on the golf course, so. But I did want to have little stuff like that present. Four is a long par 3. I extended it to like 237. You know, I wanted it to be like a fairway wood or hybrid into the green. Small green, but it's pretty flat. Oh boy. Five is a short, gettable par 5. The height of this hill was very difficult to get how I wanted. Took some time. If your first shot, if your drive was too far on the right, these trees that overhang the green are going to come into play on the right. Just really try to make a lot of things as accurate as I could. This is my first attempt trying to make any course. So shout out to Crazy Canuck on YouTube. He really has some great videos if you're looking to get into building a course. I would not have been able to do it without those helpful videos. Okay, the fairway on 7, as you get closer to the creek, it kind of drops down and feeds into the creek. That was accidental. So this hole really rewards you for playing it safe. See. I love how 8 came out. It just looks really great from the tee shot. I'm really happy with how this came out. It looks great. So 9, I definitely had some difficulty with the creek with that ugly blue border showing up, so I just kind of worked around that. I also try to draw a little flamingo here in flowers. Didn't really work out too well. So 10 was a little weird. The game is weird with waypoints, because this is a severe dog leg, and when you have, see, if you go straight over the trees from tee to the pin, it's only 452, but on the scorecard it looks like it's I think it says like 510, because I had the waypoint to the fairway. If I did the waypoint directly at the pin, your tee shot, I mean, you would have started looking like this or something, and I didn't want that. I wanted the player to be able to determine how much of the corner they want to cut here. '12 came out really nicely too, with the creek, and I have the out of bounds over here with the wildflowers. Um, See, like I said, they've made a lot of changes to the course. Like, I don't think this bunker is here anymore, the one in between the green and the tree. Now, how we used to play it back in the day was we just would try to hit driver straight into the tree and hope. That is the proper play. I'm really happy with how 13 came out too. Just how the fairway, how the hills turned out. I think I made the landing area on the second shot a little too big. If it was smaller, I mean, it would really bring these trees on the right into play, which is really the only thing I could say I would have done differently. Fourteen is definitely the tightest hole on the course. I don't think I hit that. No, I did not. 15, there's three sets of tees, but the white and the reds are on the left-hand side. There's two openings through the trees, depending on which tee you're at. They used to have the blue tees would be 486 and it would be a par 5, but they'd rarely put the tees down there from the right. So the view from the tee, from the white and reds, looks a lot better, but oh no. '16, the par 3 next to West 54th Street. Unfortunately, we don't have moving cars in 2K21, but just wanted to have the road there. unfortunately, can't have moving cars. When 2K22 includes, you know, moving cars and people yelling obscenities at you from the road while you tee off, then I'll be impressed. 2K22. '17 is the easiest hole on the course, short par 4. A lot of the layout I did try to keep the same as far as where the holes are. Like on this version, 17 is in between holes 2 and 4, just like it is in real life. So I tried to keep as much of that the same as I could. Come on. Thank you. And 18 with the parking lot in the back. I did make some more of the residential neighborhoods too. Just for visuals that remind you of the actual course. So if you've played Ridgewood in real life, and you play this version, you tell me. Let me know in the comments. Is it a fair representation of the actual Ridgewood? For the most part, I'm happy with it, so